So every once in a while, a commercial will come around that seemingly outdoes the IP that it's based off. So like we're talking like Super Bowl commercials where actors will come back and reprise famous roles that put them on the map. We had Mike Myers, we had Dana Carvey come back for a Super Bowl commercial as Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World. We had Macaulay Culkin come back, not necessarily for a Super Bowl commercial, but a commercial about Google Home, and he's reprising the role of Kevin McAllister and recreating some famous scenes from the original Home Alone. We even had Pesci come back at one point as sort of like a version of himself, reminiscing about the good old days of being in Home Alone. And now we have a commercial that involves Batman, the Rogues Gallery, the world of Gotham, and it's for fucking State Farm Insurance. Now, State Farm Insurance, I think, is the equivalent of like AAMI insurance here, NRMA, stuff like that. But this commercial has gone somewhat viral, not for what it offers, but what it is showing. It is showcasing some beautiful makeup effects, some beautiful costumes, some beautiful concepts that kind of begs the question, does this look better than what we've gotten in the past, especially recently with the, Joaquin Phoenix Joker, Robert Pattinson's The Batman, which I do have a soft spot for that suit. But there is some imagery in this commercial that really stands out to me and makes me think this should be the blueprint, possibly, for moving forward with the DCU. So today we're going to be breaking down the State Farm commercial that has recently come out a couple of days ago. I know I'm a little bit late to the game with covering this, but I was away for the weekend for some much needed R&R with my wife, our dog, and some dear friends. So I'm recharged, ready to go talk about these costumes, these makeups, particularly the actor that plays the Joker in this commercial. So the basic premise is, because it's insurance, the tagline, the concept is, why go with shitty insurance instead of Batman, aka Bateman? So we have Jason Bateman as a schlocky superhero, and it's kind of like, why would you go with lesser insurance when you can go with the best insurance, State Farm, aka Batman? We see the Joker causing havoc in Gotham. We then get other glimpses of the Rogues Gallery. We got the Riddler, we got Ivy, we got Two-Face, we got Catwoman, we got Commissioner Gordon. Now, they're played by some people you may recognize from social media and stuff like that. When it comes to the Joker, hang on, what's the dude's name? I've got his Instagram here. The ironic thing is, the actors that played their parts as the Rogues Gallery have recently deleted all the coverage from the State Farm commercial shoot, like BTS stuff. So I don't know if it's one of those things where their NDAs are still in effect and they were kind of like, can you take all that stuff down for now? So the dude who played the Joker is a bloke by the name of Josh Hart. This is his face. What a perfect blank canvas / template for the Joker. He only had makeup applied to his face. He had some beautiful looking dentures made by Dan Makes Stuff. So well done, man. I've been following his stuff for quite some time. And just a wig, I'm assuming, a lace front wig that has obviously been colored green. No other prosthetics have been applied to his face. This dude is one of those representations of the Joker where you're like, that works so well. It's like when you see Photoshop images of Willem Dafoe as the Joker. It just works so well, and it just harkens back to the original source material of what the Joker should look like. Even the Mark Hamill Arkham games Joker, it just looks great and menacing. When it comes to Two-Face, it's a young bloke who's playing Two-Face, and his name is Andrew Tippy. I think so. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Now, the dude is quite young looking. He has a very babyish looking face, but look at this makeup, man. This is great. Again, it's kind of harkening back to the Arkham games where it just looks raw, sore, and disgusting. Even the cat suit, the Poison Ivy suit, the actresses that portrayed them, they look pretty damn good. I'm impressed. Even the dude that plays Gordon, I'm getting Jeffrey Wright vibes from him, and I love Jeffrey Wright as Gordon in the Batman. I can't wait to see what he does in the Batman Part 2. Even the Riddler, just that nerdy, neurotic kind of look and feel. It's great. It just works so damn well. Like, obviously, we've got Paul Dano's very different Zodiac Killer-esque Riddler in the Batman. But again, these concepts, these actors that are portraying the Rogues Gallery just harkens back to keeping it simple and keeping it old school. Why do we have to be grounded in reality so much? And I think it's definitely because of the Dark Knight trilogy from Nolan that we have to follow that template of it has to be grounded, it has to be gritty, it can't be colorful, over the top, and harkening back to where it all started. And then we get to Batman. So I was trying to figure out where this batsuit came from, who made this batsuit. So a massive shout out to my dear friend, Mr. Sean Reeves, of Reeves FX, who is the go-to batsuit guy. I had a feeling this possibly could have been made by Ironhead Studios. Sean confirmed it. It has been made by Ironhead Studios, but it wasn't made specifically for this commercial. It is a repurposed suit from the Netflix series Altered Carbon. Now, I haven't watched Altered Carbon. I hear good things. But upon seeing the photos that Sean had sent me, it is a clear winner that this is a repurposed suit from Altered Carbon that has been made into the batsuit. So apparently the budget, the turnaround time was pretty low and pretty quick. So Ironhead had to scrap something together in terms of the chest emblem, and a big shout out to my dear friend Roberto, who builds beautiful looking Batflex suits. He made a good point that the chest emblem kind of has a nice little matte look, but also the gloss kind of outline around it, which makes it pop off that chest. The belt looks pretty standard, like, you know, comic book looking Batman belt, even though it's hard to get a good glimpse of it because for the most part it is out of focus. Now when it comes to the cowl looked very similar to cowls that friends of mine had made. You know, there's a bit of inspiration from like Norm Brayfogle that Sean had sculpted many years ago. Another friend of mine, Ryan Eaton, who had made kind of his own generic looking cowl. I'm like, where does this come from? So Sean sent photos through of a bust that Jose Fernandez, founder of Ironhead Studios, made many, many years ago. From what we can see, trying to match things up, even though the ears are a lot longer in the commercial, it seems like they've repurposed that particular design and sculpt from that bust that Jose had sculpted many, many years ago. So it looks like they may have done like a clay pour or maybe a 3D scan over the scan of the actor who portrayed Batman, repurposed it, redesigned it, rejigged it, you know, lengthened those ears, mold it, cast it, do the fittings and stuff like that. And it's a damn good looking fit. Everything just seemingly works well. Yes, it is that kind of motorcycle armor-esque, grounded in reality look, but I think the way the suit is lit, the actor portraying Batman looks great. There were murmurs that it was Will Arnett voicing Batman, and while it does sound very similar to him as Lego Batman...
Go home, Bateman. Do a podcast or something. Bateman! Please.
I don't think so. It sounds very in camera on the set that is indeed the actor doing that voice. You know, if it was another actor doing the voice or it was Will Arnett, that's great. It blends in really well to the practical set. It doesn't seem like a voiceover or a bit of ADR that's been added in post-production. And after seeing all this and going back to what I said at the beginning of the video, this makes a great blueprint moving forward for the DCU. Now, it's probably not going to happen at all, but Christ, the reception for this commercial has been amazing. Not for what it offers, insurance, but just for the look, the aesthetic, the casting as well. Like, even though Batman has a few words, it's great. And even though the actor playing the Joker, you only hear him laugh at the end of the commercial when he's facing off against Bateman.
Oh boy, party clown.
It still has great potential, and the dude's face is just a great blank canvas. I'd definitely like to see more of this cast, this design, these costumes, these prosthetics being used once again, maybe in a little short or something, like a proof of concept. But all the money has been thrown into something that offers insurance. It reminds me of the OnStar commercials many, many, many years ago. I think it was the early 2000s, where we had an actor playing Batman in a repurposed George Clooney batsuit that actually had the yellow chest emblem that really amped up the look of that suit and made me love that suit even more. Like, I love the Clooney suit, I love the Kilmer suit on a good day, but with that yellow chest emblem, very reminiscent of the Panther suit and the Keaton suit, it looks so good, and the actor portraying Batman filled that suit, filled that cowl so damn well, and the production value as well. It was like a proper series of ads, and it's just the same with this State Farm commercial. It's insane, man. There you go, guys. That was a cheeky little breakdown of the State Farm commercial. With that being said, drop a comment below and let me know which character was your favorite. Was it Batman? Was it Bateman? Was it any member of the Rogues Gallery? For me, it's definitely the Joker and Batman. Like, Joker looks great. I definitely wanted to hear more of him. Like, the laugh sounded pretty good. Bit different, but good. The dude playing Batman, the suit as well, the fact that Ironhead quickly just repurposed and scrap built something from a pre-existing production. It looks great. It just is lit so well. It has that nice silhouette, the way the armor reflects as well. I definitely want to see more of it. I hope Ironhead Studios release photos, BTS photos eventually, of the suit in some nice lighting so we can get a glimpse at all the details. You watch. I'll post this video, and tomorrow they will post the BTS photos. Damn it. Love you guts, and I'll catch you in the next one.